Hey, Perk, real quick, you was talking about this, and I want you to elaborate on the point that you made when you were talking about KG could bring something out of you, and this is a two pronged thing. So the first one, and I'm gonna ask you this, then the second one, I want to have you tell a story, and that we both know uh, about K about KG.
Perk is a
Uh,
fool, man.
all right, so look. Um, what was the influence? Like you came in. Wait, what university you go to? Because you love to say it.
Oh yeah, University of Cash. Only a few of us.
Right.
Me, Cole, KG. You know what I'm saying? Hey, only a few of us able to skip that college level and go ahead and take that leap. Braun.
Hey,
You know what
hey,
I'm
so
saying?
look though. So
Yeah.
look though. Understand. Perk locker was right next to mine. Game day locker. His locker right here to my right every time. You know what I mean? We sit down. He come on. I got red monkeys on my ass.
I can't believe we spent $800 on them dumbass
Yeah,
jeans.
them dumbass
The shit
bands,
we
right?
was blowing money
I
on,
was like,
bro.
you dumb as hell. Y'all, they used to laugh at my van. I come in with vans and shit. They be like, what did you do? I was like, man. So I went and got some Ferragamos one time that they said, oh, you got them weak ass vans on again. I was like, oh no, these Ferragamos, these 800. I couldn't believe I spent that money on that. I was like, what the fuck am I doing just to make these niggas feel good? But anyway, back to the
Oh, that's why
to
you
what
was
I was
wearing them to make
asking.
them feel good.
No, but just to say, like, nigga, look at they the
Look at Perk.
same exact look. You know what I'm saying? It's the same exact look as the Vans. And y'all talking about my Vans, but now I got some
Yeah,
eight
but
hundreds on.
you know how it is. You get a little bit of money, you gotta go spend a little bit of it. You know what I mean? That's nothing. You
Yeah, no,
know,
I like to save though. Uh,
he ain't lying. He ain't
I
lying,
like.
Perk.
Oh,
No,
he
I'm
cheap
gonna
than the
tell you who like to
motherfucker.
save more than
We
me is
know.
is Ty. Uh, how big of an influence was Ticket? Because you came from University Cash, he came from the University of Cash. When in 2008, what was that? Your second year in the league?
Nah, fifth,
You
fourth,
was
fifth.
five, fourth, fifth.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's right. You can 2004, right? 2004. What influence did he had on you to change your professionalism, your work ethic, and just how you approached everything?
What ticket? It was two things. One, ticket bought that discipline and that routine, right? Like you hear so many guys talk about what's your pregame routine, what game day look like. Ticket bought that shit because
Yeah,
at you knew you couldn't go get your ankles taped at certain times because Ed Lacert, shout out to Ed Lacert, was gonna be
mm,
taping Ticket. You knew that you couldn't walk in the weight room at a certain time because Ticket was gonna be in there. You knew that he was gonna have that little bowl of spaghetti and watching fucking Family Guy at
right.
right everything he done. And no matter what, you're not gonna play well every single time, right? Like you not. That's just a game of basketball. But Ticket done everything he done, like he stuck with it. His routine never changed, right? Every single time. That was the biggest thing I learned from him. It was like, nah, dog, have a routine and stay to it. Like have some discipline. You know what I'm saying? Get in the weight room. That was another thing. Like that motherfucker lived in the weight room. We wasn't gonna rush him from after a game. We got to catch a flight at 12, or they try to say, hurry up, get out the showers. We got to get to the bird. We got to back to back. Ain't no use to rushing to the bird. You might as well chill for a minute because we knew KG was gonna lift
He left
and he
after
was
the
gonna
game.
hell yeah, and he was gonna
Damn,
get a massage. And the
damn.
Right.
plane, yeah, he was gonna get a massage. So we could get on the first or second bus if you want to. You gonna be on the plane waiting like a motherfucker because
Damn.
it wasn't gonna change. But we couldn't tell him nothing because he going out there giving us that 20, 12, and 5 a night. You
Yeah,
know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Like, but I ain't never want to put myself in the conversation with KG. Or I always knew I wasn't him as a franchise guy, but he taught me how to value myself, taught me discipline, and most importantly, not only what he taught me, but the reason that we won in 2008 was because that nigga set the tone
He did.
from day one at training camp.
Yeah.
Before Doc said huddle up, KG walked dead in that motherfucker and was like, hey, look, man, this is how we go rock this shit. We gonna run this offense through Paul and Ray, And motherfucker, that's what it is. They the first two options. Doc, if you need me, I'm here to get a bucket. KG was the best motherfucker on our squad. But he instantly, from day one, when we was in Rome,
Italy.
he came
Yep.
in Italy, right? He set the tone like, hey, dog, I'm sacrificing. So if I'm doing it, everybody else in this motherfucker could do it.
Yep.
And right there, it was no problems. Because in order to win a championship, you got to put your personal shit behind. And he would always remind every single body in that locker room, whether it was Cage, whether it was Paul, E House, myself, Ray, hey man, look, what we trying to accomplish is bigger than one individual. Like when somebody would get out of character. So we never had to check him. We had to get on him about not taking shots. Hey man, go to work, man. Fuck you kicking it out for. Oh no, I gotta make sure Big Perk get one every now and then. Man, fuck Big Perk, nigga. We need you to go to work. Real talk, but we had to tell him that. Like, seriously, that was in his nature. Like, so that was the things that KG bought for real.
Hey, Perk. So look, at the other thing is people don't really know about our team in 2008 of like how that team really, really was, right? Like if we had some behind the scenes, you remember the very first practice? The second unit kicked the shit out of the first unit, right?
What you mean by kick the shit? Like
we beat the fuck out of y'all.
No.
Me, Pose, Leon, we went out there and blew the shit out of y'all.
No, y'all didn't blow. Y'all didn't blow.
Listen what I'm saying. Listen what I'm saying, because you ain't gonna let me finish. Let me finish. We whooped y'all's ass that day, and then the next day, and the next day, and the next day, and the next day, y'all turned y'all shit up and really whooped us and turned us up. We was constantly sharpening each other. We had G unit runs, all that shit, to where we was really trying to help each other out the whole time. That first practice, I think, kind of set the tone for how our team was. I ain't saying that we was better than y'all. That's ain't what I'm saying. Cause y'all kicked our ass for the rest of the season. But that one practice, that first one, when y'all went out there tiptoeing, y'all got smacked a little bit.
It don't look like Perk believe you, E-House.
No, but that's the truth. Doc even said it. But we gonna move past that. KG story. Tell the KG story about when the doc came in and tried to eat the food before we ate it. The very first.
Who, the coach?
No.
The doctor. The team.
It was a doctor.
It was a doctor. The team doctor.
So KG sits right next to the food. By the way, so go ahead, Perk.
So one, E-House is right. They didn't kick our ass, but they beat us. But I'm a strong believer in iron sharpens iron, and I believe that if you're trying to win something big and you're trying to win at a high level, it's good to have competition in the locker room. I think that's a healthy thing, right? Like, you keep motherfuckers on their toes. So what E-House saying is accurate. Like, we used to, real quick, short version of what he was saying, man, we used to hurry up and go win our games just to hurry up and get back in the locker room to talk shit to each other about practice the next day because it was going up. Real talk, this is facts. That's how much the motherfuckers wanted to get at each other at practice. We would hurry up, win the games that we supposed to, get in the locker room and be like, yeah, White, we on y'all ass tomorrow. Like that type of shit. But so KG had these rules, man. Like, he had these rules. He was a diva. Him and Rondo was some fucking divas. They had rules. They needed shit done a certain type of way. KG had this rule that nobody eat before players. So, they start catering food.
Walk around my house with your shirt off, nigga.
They might have Maggiano's or something like that, or some shit going on the table or whatever. Well, we had this doc named Dr. McKeon.
I didn't want to put his name out there. I wasn't going to try to put his name.
You going to tell the story, you got to tell it.
All right, tell it.
Dad, Dr. McKeon. Now, Dr. McKeon was a great doctor, but he knew he was great. This what makes it funny. Like, he knew he was great. So he young, about 34, 35. He the doc that you go to him and he'll show you like, hey, look, I'm ranked top 100 in the country type shit, right? Like, he that, like, slick hair, like, you walk with swag. So we come in, we at home. And food lined up like right under the little board or whatever. And Dr. McKeon comes in and he had to getting some food, like loading up his fucking plate, pasta, salmon. He loading that motherfucker down. So KG, so Ticket he walk up behind him.
Oh, my bad. My bad. I'm laughing so hard. I knock shit over.
He walking up behind him. He got his robe on, right? Ticket got his robe on, towel. He about to go to the shower. He towering over this nigga, right? So over Doc, he like, hey man, what the fuck you doing, B? That was his favorite. What the fuck you doing, B? So Doc turned around, he got to play the fool. He like, Cam, what are you talking about? Like that type of shit. Like, motherfucker, you know the rules. Give me this motherfucker play the fool. Boom! Threw this bitch right in the trash. Now, this a grown-ass man, dog. Take the man, play the fool, throw it right in the trash. Motherfucker, you don't eat before no motherfucking players walking your ass in here, man. Fuck up out of here, B. And we like, damn. This is a true story, though.
That tone right there. Damn. Hey, did anybody eat before us?
Nah.